Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whenever you're watching me right now. My name is Jay Luke, the owner and operator of the Passionate Network, where we amplify the voices, elevate the culture, and champion the musicians. Remember, you can get anything in our store and get 30% off of your purchase. Just type in HBCU Band. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Hit that notification bell. Man, so this information was actually sent to me, and then when it was sent to me, I went to go look it up, and I went to the actual page. So before we get fully into this, just understand it's public knowledge and it's not something that's hidden. So we talk about this all the time, right? What it costs to move a band. And you may have seen my previous report where we were talking about Miles College and so on and so forth. And, you know, what it takes as far as financially when you're talking about the showcases and the battles, you know, doing a bigger payout at the end. And so I say all of that, and a lot of people, and we've had multiple shows on Talk That Talk. I know Crystal's had a couple of shows about it. I know I've talked about it on the LBR about how much it cost to move a band. And so this was sent to me, and to me, this is a great blueprint of the reality of what it costs to move a band. Now, this is not for every single band. This is actually for Ohio State. However, with it being for Ohio State, again, I think this is a very good blueprint because I see things in here that I directly remember seeing and dealing with when I was at the university level. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So it talks about hiring their band. Now, they have two options. You can get a small band or a small pet band, or you can get a large pet band, right? It says full band requests are reviewed on case-by-case basis, are only possible pending student availability and the discretion of the director. So they have it really lined out. And honestly, to be very honest, I would advocate for HBCUs to put something up like this on their websites and stuff like that, because of the fact that then it becomes a question of, all right, well, can we afford to get these bands at these particular events? This is what my cost is. Either you can do it or you can't. We can't do it off the love of da-da-da-da-da-da, right? But anyway, let's keep going. So they have their whole package, you know, the availability, the membership, the uniform, the music that they can and or play. I'm sorry, I thought that said hang on sloppy. I apologize. My mind went somewhere else. I do apologize. My bad. My fault. Hang on sloopy is what it actually says. Just, we're going to move past this. But here we go. Appearance fees, performance length up to 30 minutes. So they even get you for the time slot. I like this. I'm sorry. I like this. Hey, if y'all are HBCU band and y'all are looking at this right now, better put this on your joint. Anyway, but up to 30 minutes. Now here we go. Distance 0 to 30 miles away, one way. A small pet band, the cost of the travel is $2,000. The cost is $2,000 plus the cost of transportation. So basically, they don't even have the transportation costs on there. Up front, you paying 2 G's for the small group. Full band at the director of the discretion. Now remember, this is just the small band, right? $20,000 plus the cost of transportation. So up front, you giving me 20 G's on top of the cost of the transportation, right? Excuse me. Your boy been under the weather. So it further goes down. They add, it seems about $500, you know, per, what is that, 30 miles? So every 30 miles are added on an extra $500, it looks like, right? But every time the full band performs at the discretion of the band director, you're paying $20,000 up front. Now, the reason why that's big for me is because there are some band showcases out there that was giving $20,000 checks out. Off rip. Like, thank you for performing. Here's your $20,000 check. They saying in order for you to even give me a $20,000 check, you got to give me $20,000 up front. And then you can give me another $20,000 plus the cost of the transportation. We're not leaving for less than $20,000 and the cost of the transportation. That's basically what they're saying. And then when we get there and perform, give me another. That's the way I see it. Now, maybe somebody sees it differently. Maybe somebody sees it as we'll give you the $20,000 check because you perform. No, the way I see it is, we don't move a toe out of this band room until the $20,000 plus the cost of transportation is paid. Now, once we do the performance, if you want to give us another check for the performance, for us doing the performance, that's fine. Give me that check too. But that's the way I see it. Now, y'all may perceive it differently, but if y'all perceive it differently, that's fine. That's the way I think it needs to go. I'm not leaving for less than. All right. So here we go. Now, this is performance length up to an hour. So they start at 3 Gs and then they go from there. And when you go on performance for up to an hour, they go from 3 Gs as well as cost of transportation for the small band. And the full band is 25 Gs up front. Listen, well, let me read it down here just before we go. Ohio State Department receives a 20% discount. Performance fees cannot be prorated based for requests less than 30 minutes. Drum major only performances charged. Wow. So when I be seeing these like weddings and stuff, and this is no shot to anybody who's had a wedding with a drum major there, because I got some partners of mine who've done that, but I'm just using this as an example. Excuse me. When I be seeing these like weddings and stuff like that, and they got the drum majors there, like $300 off jump performance charge plus transportation. So one thing that they're making sure that they're doing is that you're going to cover this transportation, period. Because that transportation is high. It's high. It's high. This, in my opinion, is how it should be outlined on every single band's page. Because then people are going to think twice about, all right, well, shoot, can we do this? Should we do this? Can we afford this? And it puts value on your program, right? Like we value as band directors, as fans of the art, fans of the culture, fans of music education, fans of just any student engagement, student growth. We value the programs. Like, so we can't say that we don't value the programs, but this is now putting a monetary value on it and saying, listen, I value my students, my band program, and my budget so much that I'm not leaving this campus unless this is covered first. Because it says it right there. Cannot be prorated. Performance fees cannot be prorated based for requests less than 30 minutes. Now, I guess, or less than 1 hour. Now, I guess they're saying it can be prorated if it's more, but still, if you put that in your clause, it can't be prorated, period. Or like they said, it can't be prorated for less than 30 minutes. Hey, you covering yourself, you covering your students, and you're showing the value in your program. But this is also why more often than not, you don't see a lot of, PWIs at multiple different performances, right? Whereas, you'll see a lot of HBCUs at a lot of different performances because we do it, whether we do it for the love, we do it for the culture, we do it for a lot of different reasons, right? But for them, you don't see them a lot because it costs money. And I appreciate and I like the fact that Ohio State took their time to put this together to show. And it, again, it's public knowledge. It's on their page. It's not like I'm lying about something. It's not like I'm putting information out there. It's not like I'm putting information out there that's not true. I'm reading it directly from their page. So I am an advocate for this. I really think the HBCU should do it. People would think twice about just saying, hey, come do this, come play here, come so on and so forth. Now, it's a little different when we talking about campus performances. That's not what we're talking about. All right. But we are talking about, hey, I want y'all to come play at this random performance on a baseball field. All right. Well, how far is it? Okay. Yeah. I need that 2,500 upfront plus. And this, if you're taking a small group, I need that 2,500 up front plus I need you to cover the transportation. If you can't do it, it's tight. Go find somebody else. And if everybody got on that same train and that same page, the value and the respect level for HBCU band programs would definitely go up, in my opinion. Because then they're going to respect you as an important entity, because now you show respect for yourself and your group, and you all and we all are doing it in solidarity with one another. It's not like, well, since they charge I know they ain't gonna charge, so I'm gonna go get them. And they be like, what you, I do it? No, if everybody be like, nah, this is my price, then people gonna have to raise the standards. That's just my opinion, man. You guys give me your thoughts. Do y'all think this is a dope idea? Does this shine a light a little bit on what you all think about moving band programs and how much it costs to move band programs? Do you think HBCU should add this to their websites? I do. But I want you guys to tell me all this down in the comment section. Don't forget, you can get anything in our, or any part of our merchandise in our store. You can get 30% off of that. Just type in HBCU band. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.